You already knew that.
Because I already knew when I got home we were gonna go back and forth. So I got home, I had a rehearsal that night, and something just told me on the way home that he was gonna be livid. Just to stay, just don't answer, don't say anything. I get home and he was talking to me about, he called and blah blah blah. So I was just kind of doing this. I never opened my mouth. And then I was walking into our bedroom, and he said, "So where are you going?" I said, "Well, I'm going to, go to rehearsal." And he said, "Hold on a second." And when he came back in the room, he threw these phones on the bed. So I was looking at the bed like, where are these phones coming from? These were our phones. You remember how you had phones that plugged in? Uh-huh. He had unplugged all the phones. I didn't know. So he had unplugged all the phones. And I realized those were our phones, and our kids were in the house, and our front door had this deadbolt lock, so you could only lock from the inside. He had taken the key out the door. In the middle of everything going on, I had no idea. So I got ready I said, "Where are those phones?" He said, "These are our phones." So then the kids came around. They were too young, but they would have known to dial 911. I was in my mind, I started playing through what could have happened.
Right. Yeah.
We were arguing, what if something happened? The kids know to dial 911. Well, they couldn't dial 911 if he had taken. Oh my God! So in my mind, it was like, oh my God, he has thought all of this through, and I'm clueless. Yeah. And so I said, well, let me just go ahead and go to rehearsal. And I started to go out the garage, and he said, well, I'll let you out. And I said, no, I'm okay. I was really kind of shaking on the inside. And when we opened the garage door, he had parked his car sideways. So my car was in the garage like this, but his was crossways. So I'm thinking the whole time he thought about how he was going to.
Yeah, he did.
And it was just, that's when I knew this is, I'm not even aware of what's happening in my own home.
Hey, download the HHN TV app now to watch this episode and more on the HHN TV.